All right, now we're going to be using the perpendicular bisectors to find the circumcenter. Circumcenter. This is a really neat one. Keep in mind that prefix circum means around, like circumnavigate the globe. So we're going to construct a perpendicular bisector of PQ, and we're going to label the midpoint S. So perpendicular bisector of PQ. So you open up your compass. I'm going to put the end point on P. I'm going to open up my compass so it's just past what looks like the middle. If you have a lock, lock it. It's going to be a trace and sweep motion. Swing it around to the other side. And again, it's a trace and sweep. If you've done this correctly, you're going to have 2 points of intersection. See them right there? With 2 sweeping arcs. Line up your ruler. Now you are not aiming for the corners this time. We want a straight segment, so take it all the way through. You have a right angle there. We're going to label that midpoint S. And that is a perpendicular bisector. Take it all the way through. You're not aiming for the corners. These are not medians. They're perpendicular bisectors. Now we're going to construct the perpendicular bisector of PR and label that midpoint T. So I'm going to put my anchor point on R. Open up just past what looks like the middle. And it's going to be a trace and sweep motion. Don't worry if things start intersecting or overlapping. Then swing that anchor point around to P. And again, trace and sweep. My compass is sliding, so I'm going to double check my distances here. Okay, I didn't get past the midpoint. I can tell that, so just careful with that. You need to get past the midpoint just a little bit, and I cut it a little too close, okay? So you measure this, and you go try to get, now I'm going to get obviously past the midpoint. I cut it a little too close. Now it's a sweeping motion. Turn it around. Anchor point on the other end point. And it's a sweeping motion. We're going to end up with 2 points of intersection with those curves. I have them here and here. Line them up. And that we're going to call point T. That's another perpendicular bisector. Now it says we're going to label the circumcenter U. So where those intersect, that's going to be our circumcenter. We're going to call it point U. Now there's something really nifty about a circumcenter. Watch carefully. You're going to take your compass point, the anchor point, and place it on U, and then place the drawing point on P. So your compass looks like this. Anchor point on U, drawing point on P. Now, carefully sweep all the way around. If you've done this correctly, my compass is sliding. So if you've done this correctly, you should end up with a circle hitting all 3 points. Your circle should go through all 3 points. I need to tighten up my compass. My compass is slipping just a bit. Let's try it again. I'm going to put it over here on R. And try to sweep around and just be real gentle here. But try not to get my compass to slip. Yeah, that one was a little bit better. So if you've done this correctly, again, your circumcenter, the circumcenter is the center of the circle which creates around the triangle. That's why it's circum means around. And it catches all 3 points of the triangle.